Hello friends, this is Olga, mature medical student from Ukraine and also a temporary refugee in Italy. You see here everything is quite wet. We had the first snow here. Of course, you cannot see anything white around it because this snow immediately turned into the water, just simple like rain. While in Ukraine, we already have, I think that 1 month of cold weather, and from time to time there's snowing. And yeah, we have just snow there on the streets, not like here. And yes, I'm thinking about it because soon, very soon, I will have to travel. Actually, it's around months had been passed after I decided to return to Ukraine, and I am thinking now about the crossing of the border because as I'm reading now the news from the western border of Ukraine, from the at least three countries, that there is like this country's people, this people of Poland, of Slovakia, and now Hungary, they are blocking this border crossing, not on for all people, but for long vehicles. And now it's huge problems, and with transportation, different things. Mainly, it's not just people of Poland. I told you, like in general, but it's like drivers of these long vehicles. Yeah, first was it appeared in Poland, and probably now all points, all places where you can cross the border, blocked by these drivers, by Polish drivers, and they do not let Ukrainian drivers to get in. Before, probably a couple days before, was the information that even the fuel, even the things that volunteers bring to help to support Ukrainian warriors, they also, these cars, they are blocked by Polish drivers.
Коротше, вчора обіцяли одне, в кожних 2 години 7 машин. Сьогодні вночі не пропустили ні одної машини. Ви висунули свої умови, що в 1 годину 1 машина. Тобто якось так, друзі. Це, я не знаю, вони знущаються над нами, чесне слово. Скільки можна терпіти? Товари всі стоять тут. Вони в Польщу пускають машини, а з Польщі не випускають. Чому це так?
That was with Poland, but a little bit later, closer to this day, it's appeared in Slovakia, and just a day before, I also read about the same situation on the Hungary border.
Кордон між Словакією та Угорщиною заблокувала угорська сторона, не пускає українські вантажні автомобілі, тільки з українськими номерами. Не пускають вже колійка десь приблизно 10 кілометрів. Отака ситуація. Тяжкий час у нас в нашій державі.
I'm confident, quite confident. Yeah, there is some small doubts, but I'm confident that I can pass the border and get into Ukraine normally, because there is just messages about the long vehicles, big cars, but for simple people like me, just without anything big, I think it will not cause any problems. I hope so. But this situation is makes me be a little bit upset, and not just me, but a lot of other Ukrainians. As you understand, I think probably these days, the last days, the situation with help for Ukrainian soldiers. This kind of transport, it's getting better, but in general situation, yeah, it's makes me like feel upset. And the reason of this, as I understand, Polish drivers, Slovakian drivers, and now Hungarian drivers, they like feel the competitiveness of their job. Before this war, before the rules for Ukrainians, for Ukraine were simplified, these drivers from Poland, from the Slovakia, from Hungary, they felt no much competition, and now they feel like they don't want Ukrainian drivers to take their part of the bread, and that's why they like on strike. That's how our mass media explains this situation. Probably if you are from these countries and you know something more, you can write me in the comments what the problem. But anyway, it's I feeling that it's kind of not nice because the first year of war, when no one knew what will happen, when I was in Slovakia, the people there around, they told me like Russians will be here, they will be in Slovakia because Slovakia has the main stream, gas stream that feeds all Europe, so they will capture Slovakia on sure. And I told them that no, Ukraine will uh, protect you, protect Slovakia, don't worry, they will not come here. While this opportunity exists, because Russians, they don't want to capture Ukraine, they want to capture as many countries on the west as possible. And on the second year of war, I think these bordering countries with Ukraine, probably not their governments, probably not the intelligence, but some certain like simple people, some groups of these simple people, like for example those drivers, they just see the situation that something like makes them life more hard, more competitive, and of course they want to return as it was before. They want to get rid of this, you know, other participants of this business, or I don't know how to say, to make them be in the less competitive positions as it was before war. But as I may tell you that Putin don't want to stop. I just trying to say to you that the threat exists, that the war is not stopped. Like if the second war, year of the war now, and in Poland, in Slovakia, in Hungary, at least in these three countries, they started just at least some people of these countries, they started to think about just their own pockets. I think it's normal, but it's normal for peaceful times. But now we have very huge threat of the bigger war, and not just the Georgia as it was in 2008, not just in Chechnya, which wanted to be independent before, and not just like in Ukraine, and not just like in Moldova with Pridnestrovia. So these things, these conflicts, they may appear in other neighboring countries, and the Russians, they will not stop. They wanted to take after Ukraine. Yeah, they wanted to take Warsaw. They wanted to take Berlin. Probably Berlin for them, it's like a dream of the dreams, because before this war started in 2020, there was a like expression that Putin's propagandists created and maintained, and they repeated it from time to time on the Russian television, that we won in the Second World War, and so we can repeat. What means can repeat? So we can take the Berlin second time, and this time could be now. So that's their dream, and in this case, those things we have on the border now is very very bad. That's not all people can understand. And also, I may understand partially those people because they're just small people. Probably they not think about global politics like something big. They just need to feed their family. But in this case, the governments of this country should react somehow and make something with this conflict of interest. While I think in Poland, government, the Minister of Transport, he just proposed to accept the conditions of these drivers on strike. If I'm not mistaken now, the Mr. Fico, it's like Orban in Hungary. Those people, those heads of this country, they support while like they not support Russia, but they support kind of peace. They against giving Ukraine any weapon, and they think and they ensure others. Then if the European Union and others will stop to give to Ukraine a weapon, there will be peace. The peace will come, but don't you remember I told you the mood of Russia before, just a couple minutes before? They want to go to Berlin, they want to capture France, they want to capture as many Western countries as possible. They want to go west. They want to conquer Europe. They want to make Europe be dependent of Russia economically or by now just by force. And in this case, those position of these governments of Slovakia and Hungary to stop to protect Ukraine, to stop give the weapon to Ukraine, it doesn't mean that the peace will come. It means that the Russia just capture Ukraine, take the by force the big part of the Ukrainian men, and by force make them Russian soldier, the part of Russian army, and all of these soldiers will come for the goal of Putin to capture Europe. Uh, so with this mood, with these thoughts, I will cross the border of my country. That is my video. Thank you for watching. Wish me luck and see you in the next time. Bye.